Hey guys, welcome back to another Thursday night Twilight video. This week we got a little something extra. We got quite a few people out riding tonight. We got about 8 of us there. A few familiar faces, a few new people. We'll kind of get to who everybody is a little bit later on when they all go by me, as I stop to say hi to everybody. But let's just get this right into the very first lap. Niko kind of puts in a little push here to bring us up to speed. I go ahead and take us all the way up to speed. And what we're going to do here is we're going to take a lap, whole first lap of the course. This section right here is a tailwind into this nice sweeping right-hand corner, which over the course of the ride, I was able to take a little bit better and better and better, but ultimately cornering in this ride was my weakness. Here, there is a slight right to left crosswind. As you can see, we're all parked there at Agape High School. But this slight right to left crosswind is really not really a factor as the high school is there. But as we make a turn here onto the downhill right-hand turn, this whole section is pretty much just dead into the wind. And before the ride, I said, hey, guys, I think something's gonna happen here. This seems like a great place to maybe do something a little extra. I wasn't pulling fast enough for Niko, apparently, doing 400 watts. So instead, he decides to take up the pull on this first lap, keeping the speed up 20 mile an hour or so. We go straight back into the headwind here, and as we hang this right, it is a crosswind from the left. We're kind of coming off the airport. And as we kind of look here, Niko's there in front. Behind him is Adam Scrow, Matt Golson doing his thing, Hank Dieters, Jeff number 1, AWOL, and Jeff number 2 rounds out our 8 folks today. And as you can see here, we're coming up to the start-finish line, which is just on the backside of this building, and this section is slightly uphill. Net 0, I think, but it is slightly uphill. So kind of as we wrap up this first lap, let's go ahead and hop forward into the kind of one and only attack in the ride. I attacked here at the beginning of lap 2. Not really an attack. I was seated. No big accelerations. Just kind of get on the front and push power. But yeah, so this ended up earning me about 2 to 3 laps out solo while Niko monitored the brake behind. And it seemed like nothing I was doing was working. Let's go ahead and hop forward. It's kind of to where Niko catches me, solo bridge. Just want to check with him. Hey, is it just us? Just us? All right, let's roll. So we quickly put in about 40 seconds on the group. Thanks to Niko and I pretty much taking pretty even pulls here early on. This won't always be the case. I won't always work with Niko this hard. But I will for a little bit. We'll take 40, 45 second pulls or whatever, 30 second pulls, whatever it is. I'll pull for as long as he does for a little bit to establish a gap. So we end up getting about 40 seconds. We play some cat and mouse in the middle. Then we decide, it's going to be more fun if we chase back the peloton. So we found out they're about 40 seconds up the road, and we have about 10-ish minutes, 15 minutes to close it down. So ultimately, we kind of come around this corner, and you can kind of see them up in the distance here. Niko flicks me through, and you can really see them just up there by the light pole. And we'll stop here in a second, zoom in, and take a look and see. They are literally just right there. Pardon the skip. But it's not without a little bit of cyclocross and one solid dig out of Niko to really just take it out of my legs. I think he knew right there that I did not have the snap that I would have had earlier in the ride. Chasing back on here. And as we kind of catch back on, this was the end of the 40 minutes allotted time. So now we're kind of going into that bonus 3 laps to go. And as you can tell, I'm starting to lose a little focus on that area there. So as we kind of come up through the start-finish straight here again, Hank throws in an attack. And Niko's smart and lets everybody else file in. Here's the last lap, so let's just watch this from the beginning. So let's give you a rundown of what's going on in the race right now. We have Hank on the front. Kind of similar to what was happening earlier. Hank was on the front, Scrub was sitting second, AWOL sitting third, Niko and I are tucked in 4th and 5th, and behind us we have at least one of the Jeffs. We have one of the Jeffs and Golson, and we are just kind of rolling here. Like, I mean, 24, 25 mile an hour, and I'm fine with that. I was pretty happy. I was kind of licking my chops going, man, this is the play. AWOL throws his bottle out there back at his car, lighting up for the climb, and then immediately throws in an attack, which is also fine by me. Bring the speed up. We're not racing them. Niko and I have both solidified 1 and 2. So it's going to be a sprint finish for 3rd for that last spot on the podium. And kind of as we're going through the headwind, we're doing 25 mile an hour into the headwind. It's hurting, but not too bad back here in the pack. We hang this left-hand turn here, back into the headwind. Right-hand turn into the crosswind, and as you can tell, I'm immediately going right to Niko's. Niko rounds it up here, and we're going this whole straight here. Niko launches here, and you can hear Golson yell on your left there because AWOL was on his line. We hang this right-hand turn. Golson hits us with the at the end. Find out he's really vocal towards the end of a ride. And Niko takes the dub again. Couldn't repeat last week, but hey. My beautiful wife is taking video footage as we roll by. And we catch everybody, and it's something like a 5-second, 10-second difference. So let's take a look back here at the sprint and see where we went wrong. Alright, so let's hop back in here and take a look at this final last lap here. Niko's winding it up to make sure he's first in the last corner. I take this corner super wide, and I just have nothing left to give here at the end of the sprint. And as NorCal Cycling says, you got to be first in the last corner, or you're not going to win the sprint on a sprint this short. I want to thank everybody for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day.